everybody, welcome back to Doing Daisy's 50 Christmas Crafts in 50 Days. This first ornament project today is going to be really quick and easy, and it comes out with a beautiful effect. We're going to be doing glittered ornaments, and as you can see, this one here, absolutely gorgeous, glittery. It will reflect the light beautifully on your tree. You can do it in any color you want. The only things you need are a ball ornament, clear ball, and it can be plastic or glass. I'm using plastic. Being a klutz, I tend to break things a lot. The other thing you need is this Pledge floor care, and this is just to hold the glitter inside the ornament. You need a fine glitter. I use the Recollections extra fine glitter, and this one is frost. So, and then the last thing I have is just a little cup to help support the ornament while I'm working. So the first thing you need to do is just pull this out. Then you need to just take your Pledge floor care and pour it into the ornament. And there will be extra in there. I'm not worried about that. It can go back in the Pledge bottle when I'm done. This actually takes very little. Swirl it around. Bring it up toward the top. Alright, and Alright, and as you get toward the top, so it doesn't run out, you just take a paper towel, swirl it around in there, real good. Tip it upside down for just a moment while you're preparing your glitter. Excuse me. And then this, I just took an index card and taped it so I have a little funnel of sorts. And all I'm going to do with this is help guide the glitter into the ornament. I'm just going to dump my glitter in. And I have quite a bit in there. But as you can see, it coats beautifully and quickly. Alright, and then as I get up toward the top again, I am going to fold this in so I'm not using the wet side of the paper towel, and just keep swirling the glitter around on the inside of the ornament. And can you see how beautifully and quickly and thoroughly this coats it? Now, I have tried this with larger glitter and it just didn't have as nice an effect. As you can see, this one has, I used a larger glitter. It was this Blue Moon Iris glitter from Hobby Lobby, and I had to go back in with this extra fine glitter and fill in the spots anyway, and it just isn't as beautiful and shiny and glittery as this one is. So I like to stick to the extra fine glitter. It gives it quick, easy, beautiful coverage. Alright, and then we will move on to the second project of the day. Okay, for the second ornament project, I'm just going to take one of these glittered balls because sometimes, like in this case, I just didn't get the wax coated enough and I have a few blank spots here. You cannot go back and re-add more wax and glitter. It will just totally mess everything up, and it will come out looking more like this mess here. So rather than waste the ornament, I've come up with a way to make this come out still looking more gorgeous than ever. It will come out marbled like this. It's shimmery and beautiful, has a marbled finish, and all we have to use for that is alcohol inks. Now, most crafters have these around in some form or another. I have, I think, every color they have out right now. So I'm just going to be using 3 of my greens, and I'll be using the bottle, clover, and lettuce. And if I don't like the way those look, I'll be coming in with some meadow green. All right, and the first thing you need to do is just take your applicator, and I'm just using a couple pieces of foam core that I've glued together because I somehow lost my wooden applicator that goes with the Adirondacks, and I just decided to improvise. So I'm just going to add my greens on here, and this is an old pad I've used earlier. Alright, and just a few drops of each, doesn't take much at all. So I'll just be adding some of that. Let's just get some of this mess off of here. Alright, now I have my greens on here, and you simply just start taking them and adding them as such. And this is coming out really nicely. And as you can see, I'm just kind of twisting and turning a little bit as I go, so it's random patterns. Alright, and oh, shoot, got some of that on my hands, so I'll just go over this again. Stick that on my finger as I go around, and just keep playing with the colors until you like how they're turning out. Now you can see where they overlap, they start to form those veins, and that is perfectly okay. Then as you go over more, you can start controlling where those veins lie somewhat. Alright, so there you have a nice green marbled ball. It adds a lot of visual interest, and you really can't tell where the spots are that weren't covered evenly on the inside with the glitter, but you still have that beautiful glittery finish going around. And I guess up close you can see it right there, but as you come down a bit, it's pretty much lost. You won't really see it on your tree. There will be so much other things going on with the ball here. So yeah, that's it. And then all I do for these to dry is I just turn them upside down on a paper towel. For this next ornament, we're going to come up with something that is transparent, kind of like this one. Whoops, keep missing my transparent, kind of like this one. And it's pretty easy to do. I have here, this is a glass ornament. It's got a little bit of iridescence to it. You can also use the clear plastic bulbs for this as well. That's indeed what this one was, is a plastic. And I'm just going to add more of the Adirondack inks. I'm going to add a few little drops here, colors, and I'm using butterscotch, red pepper, and I'm going to use, oops, this raisin. Alright, and then I'm just going to take some canned air blow it around a little bit. Okay, and I think I'm going to add a little bit more yellow. All right, and what we have when we're done spraying it around is this really neat looking transparent ball. It's got reds, oranges, yellows, it's got the iridescence on it, and these would be beautiful to hang from your tree. Also, if you just like the look of the transparent ornaments in one color, you can absolutely use just a few drops of any Adirondack ink and just coat it in the one color, and you would also have just a beautiful single transparent ball. All right, so I will let you go. You guys have a terrific day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.